Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Brad and this is Battle for Azeroth. I'm on my Alliance Hunter now, also named Sentry, and we're going to continue with the story. And I'm currently in Borealis, and we need to go back to our little building here that we started at with all of our quests. And we need to talk to a couple of our friends here.
There's the brave hero. See? I told you our friend would be just fine, Talia. She's such a warrior.
Hang on, I wasn't the one who... Ugh. We're both glad you're back safely.
Okay, what does that mean?
Blood or gold? Everything.
Here, I have the last key.
Right. Let's get this chest open. One last lock. Here's hoping it's not booby-trapped. Well, what do you know? It didn't explode.
Could have warned us in the first time.
What's inside?
Gold, gems, treasure maps, ransom notes. My oh my, Harlan was a naughty, naughty boy. Enough evidence to put him away for life. But since he's dead, I guess he doesn't need to worry about that anymore. Ah, here we are. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. They shipped her off to Fate's End. No wonder Ashvane couldn't get her people to go. That place is terrifying.
What is Fate's End?
Are you thirsty?
I knew securing the last key wouldn't be a problem for you. We have your answer. Jaina was sent to Fate's End. Fate's End is just that. It's where the very worst criminals are sent. No one ever comes back. I'm sorry Lady Catherine will have to hear this, but I'm glad this isn't my job to tell her. Flynn hands you the document solemnly. I'm certain she'll want an update, even if the news is as bad as this.
Let's get Fate's End. Not how I choose to go out, that's for sure. Please extend my sincere condolences to Lady Catherine.
Don't say that, Flynn. We have to hold out hope that Lady Jaina could still be alive.
The island is called Fate's End, Talia, not Fate's Hope.
Well, if anyone can bring her back from that awful place, I'd bet on this hero.
Placing wagers now, are we?
No pressure.
For shame. Whatever would Cyrus say?
Oh, Flynn, you know what I mean. For Lady Catherine's sake, I pray you're wrong.
Yeah. Me too.
He's flirting with her. I can see them ending up together. Okay, so I have to go to speak to Lady Catherine, Jaina's mother, if you're not aware of that.
Good day to you. Smooth sailing.
All this because of Lady Ashvane. All of this is happening because of her. And she almost succeeded in killing Jaina. I'm sure Jaina's not dead. There's no way. She's too tough. Okay, I wish I could go through this building and I don't have to go around it. She's still probably at her husband's grave. Well, his memorial, really. Oh, maybe she's not. She's standing up here.
Champion, what have you found? Where was Jaina taken? Tell me I am not too late.
Maybe. Your daughter's been taken to Fate's End.
Tirith shall weather any storm. Fate's End is an island off the coast of Stormsong. The worst criminals and traitors are taken there, never to return. Only the Tide Sages can approach it safely. And Ashvane would have had no trouble compelling them to bring Jaina to its shores. She was, after all, acting on my orders.
Fate's End, merciful tides. I hope she wouldn't have been sent there. But of course she would be. No matter, I must forge ahead. Lady Catherine's jaw sets. I refuse to believe I'm too late. No one has ever come back from Fate's End, but if anyone could survive, I have to believe it would be my Jaina. Go to Stormsong Valley and secure transit to Fate's End from the Tide Sages. Brother Pike is a good place to start. Hurry!
Ask no favor. Find Brother Pike. He is still a loyal and devout Tide Sage. I know he will help us. I pray we are not too late. Go with all speed. Find my daughter.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so let's see. Where do we have to go? Whoa. That was probably bad to run that way. Okay, where is he? Okay, so he's back in Brennadum. So we'll just fly over to Brennadum and see what he says. We'll probably have to procure a ship.
I. Fair winds and following sea.
That's a short flight. It's like 25 seconds at the most. It's on the south side of the zone, so it's not that big a deal. And the Forlorn Hope quest I had to do, I have to cash that in as well. So there's no flight point like super close to there either, which is kind of annoying. Okay, so I know that I have to do another quest with him. I'm wondering if he's gonna trigger a transition screen and we just jump on a boat. I wonder if that's Fate's End over there. Because I want to cash this in anyway, since this was part of the 2 dungeon videos before this. This was one of the... This is the turn-in quest. I don't even know if it leads to another quest. I'm guessing it doesn't, but maybe. No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe that's... Let's see. What was the quest called that I was given? Oh yeah, that is the quest I have, so I do have to go there.
You're a long way from home. Remember
So that isn't one of the quests from the dungeon I have to turn in. That's the actual quest I have to turn in now. It makes sense that it would be right by the Shrine of the Storm. That's where I left off with Tidesage Pike. Doesn't roll off the tongue. Tidesage Pike. Pike Tidesage. Doesn't sound good. Okay, is there a way to get there without aggroing too many people? I'll try to run the coast and see what happens. Yeah, I'll just try to run through here and hope I don't aggro too many guys. Of course. Why am I not surprised?
I see the circle! In the infinite void! Eternal in the abyss!
I know they did this whole, oh, you know, I know Blizzard set up the whole, you know, oh, we want to make it more exciting for you when you're on your mount, easier for you to get dismounted. I'm a level 120. I shouldn't be getting dismounted this easily. Like, it just should not be happening. Like, as you go higher up in level, it should get less likely you get dismounted, not more likely. Oh, great. Here we go. Well, he can keep firing bolts at me all he likes. Eventually, I'm going to get far enough away from him where he's going to reset. This is some of the stuff I don't normally show you in video. The frustration. Okay, so let's see what Pike says. Hello, Mr. Pike. Oh, you're not talking to me yet.
Tides bless you.
Jaina Proudmoore was sent to Fate's End, and her mother wishes to save her? Then we must act at once if we are to have any hope of saving her life. Oh, 2 quests. Here we go. The ritual I must conduct is written on a scroll. To gain access to it, you'll have to break through the dark energies the fallen Tide Sages have placed around it with the power of the storm. This relic can be used to pull purified power from the enslaved elementals. Not only will you gain access... not only will you be gaining the means to our end, you'll be ultimately be freeing those spirits from corruption. Defeat the enslaved elementals and then call their power into the relic. Okay, seems straightforward enough. I will need some assistance in conducting the ritual to allow us to gain passage to Fate's End. To help me with that, you will require the proper items of and attire. Normally, I have free access to these things, but the recent upheaval has blocked myself and many of my brothers and sisters from obtaining them easily. However, the fallen tide sages across the span have all you will need. Collect a ritual knife, a lantern, and robes from the fallen and these so-called prophets.
Charon's guide you.
Okay.
You must gather what I require quickly. My life is at stake. I will begin preparations. Meet me once you have collected what we need.
Okay. So it looks like both these quests are on this island. This guy will work. Where's everybody else? There doesn't seem to be many people here. I think another player might be here doing a quest. That's okay. As long as I'm not overwhelmed by too many guys, that's fine. Okay, 2 items. Got the knife and the robes. I just need the lantern now. So far the drop rate's pretty good, at least for 2 of the items. There's the lantern. So now I just need to find elementals. Cause a storm surge from nearby defeated elementals. So I do have to use this ability. Where are all the elementals? I'm not seeing any. It's very odd. Oh, there's one. What? Where did you guys come from? Oh, there's a third guy too. Are there more elementals down here? I don't see more. Why are there so few elementals around here? Okay, so that's 2. Get away from me, you. Of course they have a slow ability. Why am I not surprised? Can I use that guy? Oh crap. Bad place to fall. Okay, that's very strange. They would have so few elementals in this area. There's one. This will be 3, and then I just need to find 3 more. Alright, maybe they're further down the hill or something. Is there a beachfront? Oh yeah, there is. There's another one. That will be 5. Is there a 6th one down there? Oh yeah, I think there's a 6th one over by the bridge when I first crossed. Oh, wait. I should have 5. Did I miss one? I must have missed one. Or I miscounted. I'm terrible at math, so I probably miscounted. Really? Why am I grabbing aggro? That doesn't help this other player's here now because he's just indiscriminately killing everybody, it seems. Oh, this is going to be the 2 I need, so... There we go, done. Oh, he's further up ahead. What am I doing? I'm about to run back, and he's up at the top by the Shrine of the Storm. Of course he is. Alright, so I've got to run through a bunch of these guys. So I'm going to aggro this guy, because it's one guy. Thankfully you don't get dismounted in this building. I guess I could use my whistle. That would get me closer to the... Whoa. It's like they're attacking me from the air. I could have just used my whistle, I think, and just landed up here. Oh well, this is more exciting. Alright, let's see what he says. Here's your items and all that crap.
In all of us.
Well done. The staff is now imbued with the strength of those elementals. You will need it for what lies ahead. Wonderful. Alright. The ritual which allows safe passage to Fate's End is a closely guarded secret to keep the curious from venturing there and suffering the same fate as the condemned. I have never conducted it before, but there is a scroll with instructions. It is held in the Shrine of the Storms. To access the scroll, use the staff you have empowered to break the dark energy surrounding it. Collect the ritual of safe passage and bring it to me.
Look always to the sea.
Okay, so now I've got to go back into the Shrine of the Storm and find this, and I have a feeling I know exactly where it is, because the last few times I've done this dungeon, there was this purple glowing orb thing, and it looked like a book was inside of it. And I bet you any money that's the item. But we're just going to queue up for the easy mode of the dungeon. Just because I can't be bothered when I'm doing these quests to do the hard mode. Because the groups are kind of dicey, depending on who you get. Let's see how much time there is. Okay, so it's currently saying under a minute, but it might take a bit longer, so we're going to fade out and fade back in when I get into the dungeon. Okay, so we're back, and I just finished the dungeon, and I got the item I needed, and I had to go kill the boss, and we had a bunch of bad groups, and it took quite a while to actually finally complete it. There were a bunch of really bad groups, and now I'm heading over to the west side of the zone. I guess I have to meet Pike over here. And there are just mobs everywhere. There's bees, and there's bears, and there's spiders. He's over here somewhere. Okay, so I'm guessing it's that island right there. It's gotta be. Okay, so let's talk to him and see what he says.
You have need of me?
Here's the passage. Good. Time is of the essence if we are to save Lady Jaina. I have made what preparations I can. Allow me a moment to read through the ritual, and then we may begin. This ritual is a bit tricky. No matter. Together we'll be able to complete it. I shall begin to channel. You will need to activate the runes in the proper order. I shall leave the scroll here so you may consult it.
Fear not. Speak to me when you are ready to begin.
Oh, great. Okay, so many souls were lost to the whispers of the tides and rocky shoals. that surround Fate's End. Only those who have been washed clean of their mortal shells know the safe path. Passage is guaranteed by calling home those mariners lost to violent seas. The ritual knife, ritual lantern, and ritual bell are to be each used once in the proper order. The proper order is not written down, but clues can be found in the text. The lost mariners cannot land on shore without a beacon to guide them. So that's the lantern. Lost mariners will not return if they do not hear the call. That's the bell. And lost mariners cannot return if the seas are rough. They must reassure the sea is calm. That's the knife? That seems like a weird one. Okay, so a beacon to guide them is the lantern. Hear our call is the bell. And sea is calm is the knife. That must be it. Okay, let's go. Okay, so that's the lantern. That's the bell. That's the knife. Okay, let's begin.
Do not forget the fallen. Wind and current carry our plea. Weary souls lost to the depths, we call upon you. Leave the embrace of the abyss to aid your brethren once more.
Okay. Am I supposed to do these each in the order? So a beacon.
No, I don't believe that is quite correct. Shall we try again?
Sure. I don't understand. I got clues.
I am listening. Hear our bells ring out over the storm's song. Their tolling calls you home.
Okay, I don't quite get it, but let's keep going and hopefully I can keep doing this. Am I supposed to pick another one?
With blood, we calm the wild seas that claimed you. On smooth waters and swift currents, sail home. We lift our lanterns over the dark waters. We are beacons to guide you home. Souls washed to sea, return to us. Part the veil and step onto shore. Guide us through the treacherous waters, now your domain.
Oh.
Tides bless you.
From here on, we shall be able to reach Fate's End, hopefully in time. Fate's End is a place in turmoil. The seas froth, the air cracks with thunder. We tried to settle there once, but each settlement disappeared into the mists, every soul never to be seen again. The island did not want inhabitants. Now we send our most vile exiles there. They never return, and no one knows why. Should we find and recover Jaina, she will be the first. I hope we are not too late.
We must carry on.
Oh boy. And how did it change her?
I have never borne the burden of escorting any soul to Fate's End. We Tide Sages are the only ones who can venture there safely, but even we remain in the water. To even set foot upon that shore is to be condemned to death.
Oh, isn't he
I
cheerful?
don't know what we will find when we arrive at Fate's End, hero. I pray we find those we seek, but be wary. That island reeks of evil.
Okay, so I'm getting fatigued now. I wonder if I tried to water walk here with the fastest speed I could go, if I could actually reach here. I bet you any money they positioned this island just out of reach. But it doesn't seem that far.
I will remain with our guides and will serve as a beacon for you to find your way back to shore.
Okay, so it's a small island. And it looks unassuming. Okay, let's switch. Okay, that's Jaina's staff. Switch to my tank pet. Turn on taunt. Grab her staff. Whoa.
Growth consumes all.
Whoa.
She is ours.
anyone? Look around. What you seek is not here. Your lost little girl is in my keeping. Oh, how she weeps. Her suffering will be unending.
So there's some guy here that's running the place, I guess? You appeared to leave the island for a brief moment, then reappeared with the creature. Perhaps where it came from is where Jaina has gone. Lady Catherine should be told about this development. If people are being pulled somewhere else, it could explain why no one has ever returned. I also chose to believe it means Lady Jaina might be able to be saved as well. Go back to Lady Catherine with all speed. She will want to know about this development. That was it?
Do not forget, Lady Catherine will surely wish to know.
Lord
what you
Admiral's
found.
favor, friend.
Okay, I'm ready to leave Fate's End. Whoa, so it sends me right back to this island. Or right back to the mainland. Okay, let's head back to Lady Catherine. See what she has to say. Okay, so we landed at Pradmore Keep. Now we just have to head back over to Lady Catherine again. See what she has to say. I don't mind coming back here so much. It's a little bit repetitive when I'm recording it, but it's fine. I don't think we come to Pradmore Keep often enough. It's kind of a cool place.
Champion, you return alone, I see. Tell me what you found. Was there any sign of Jaina?
The Blighted Lands? Why?
Too late.
I thought that was only a legend used to frighten children. My daughter? What have I done to you? If Jaina is truly trapped in the Blighted Lands, that could mean we're not too late. We just need to find a way inside. We will need to enlist the help of Lucille Waycrest. The legends of that place are deeply rooted in Drustvar's culture. If anyone would know more about it, it would be she. I will send a raven ahead for her to prepare what knowledge she can gather. Make haste to Aram's stand.
I wind one more thing. When you find Jaina, I want to be there. I will brave whatever dangers await.
Aww.
I was the one who brought this fate upon her. I will be there to set it right.
It was Ashvane that was behind how cruel her mother was. I wouldn't say she was... Well, yeah, she was cruel, but she was really cold. Okay, so we have to go over to Aranon's or Annan's stand or whatever. Aram's stand. I always have trouble saying that name. Ah.
Clear for action. For Coltiris.
Alright, so we'll be right back. Alright, so we landed in Aram's stand. So remember this from the Drustvar videos if you watched the previous videos that I did of the story for here.
Inquisitor, I've received word from Catherine. You're not seriously considering going into the Blighted Lands, are you?
Yes, we are.
Hail, traveler.
I can't believe you're thinking of intentionally seeking out the Blighted Lands. The legends say it's a terrible place that exists for torment and pain. I'm not sure any prize is worth treading those grounds. I cannot change my mind, can I? Very well. I may know where you can find your answers. High in the mountains there is a hidden alcove of impossibly verdant growth. It is there that the druids of Kultras train in the old ways of the Drust, from before the time of Gorak Tul. Their leader is a great bear named Ulfar. I know little about him, but few are more qualified to parse the magic of the Drust. You will find a path to his den along High Road Pass. Good luck,
Glory
Inquisitor.
to House Waycrest.
I remember this guy. I ended up coming across him at one point. He is literally just up in this mountain. But there are wolves in the way, if I remember. Because I had to run through wolves to get to him. Well, that's the big wolf. Whoa. Yeah, don't knock me off my mount. Thought it was this guy here, but it looks like I'm too far. Must be another guy. Oh no, I'm on the right path. Here we go. I could have run up over the mountain, I suppose. Okay, I'm close. Okay, here we go. It's this guy. He is one of the... This is what the Culturan druids are going to look like.
My den. How curious. What do you ask of the Thorn Speakers?
I'm looking for a way into the Blighted Lands.
Enter Thros. I am afraid I cannot help you, Mainlander.
Why not?
Some pathways are best left closed, lest those on the other side set foot upon them. Oh, we are well past peaking, old bear. Gorak Tul, it cannot be. Thorn Speakers, to arms! You know you cannot defeat me, Ulfar. But if it is a fight you seek, then you shall have it! Thros awakens!
Whoa. Okay, probably have to fight them, I think. I was taking screenshots. Maybe I wanted to use it for a screenshot. Oh, there's still one left. This guy's just chilling here. Didn't even help me out.
Share our gifts with these wretches, Ulfar. You deserve to burn with them.
Oh no, more?
Who to judge who's worthy? Your twisted ways have disgraced our times, Tool.
Wow, he's pretty angry.
Far from over, old bear. It would appear I was mistaken. Thros has come to us. This changes things.
Oh.
There is a rhythm to life. Can you feel it?
Forgive my hesitation, Mainlander. It would appear that the minions of Thros are no longer confined to their own realm. I will help you cross the threshold into the Blighted Lands. Oh my god, he's got 3 quests. Okay. We can do some of them. I'll see if I can do all of them. The effigies crafted by the followers of Gorak Tul were made not of wood, but of bones and sinew of their enemies. This will be your first task. Travel to Gol Osirgur, where the ancient Drust have awoken from their slumber. The bones here belong to Gorak Tul's greatest soldiers, who stood with him at the final battle against the First Lord Wakrest. Their bones seethe with hatred and anger. This will serve your needs well. Since that time immemorable, the Drust have used runes to shape their magics. This remains true of the spells woven by the Gorak Tul and his ilk. You will need some of these runes for your effigy to be effective. It is likely that some still exist at the site of his final battle. buried under years of soot and snow. Take this stone. It is empowered with the magic of the Thorn Speakers and will react to Tull's spells. With it, you should be able to locate the runes, no matter how deep the ages have buried them. And then the last one is, an effigy requires a central focus. The Coven are fond of using animal skulls for this purpose, but for the task you will need something much more potent. Corvash has a trusted lieutenant to Gorak Tull, as well as a powerful sorcerer. Until he was defeated at the Battle of Aaron's Stand, his bones remain at the site of his demise, now buried by the years. Find them and take his skull.
Be wary of the woods.
Okay, so it looks like I'm going back into... There's usually a world quest there. But let's see, we're at 21. We're almost at 50 minutes. Let me port over. Let's keep going, because I can do some edits and chop it down a little bit, see how many of these quests I can get done. I'm not sure how much is after it, too. It could be that I do an hour of this, and then the Jane, when I finally find Jaina, it's 15 minutes. Okay, there is a path. There it is. Okay, so Rebecca at Aram's Stand. So this is where those 3 quests are. Okay, so this was where the original battle between the Drust and the humans took place. Oops, the water elementals don't count. I don't need them. Okay, no, I don't need more elementals. I don't need any elementals. Just these guys. I need Trust runestones. Where do I find those?
Underway. Keep a weather eye open.
Whoa. A runic bulwark. I probably should avoid him. Oh, I see. It's these. I saw one of those up here, too. There it is. So they are hidden. That was very subtle. Did I miss any when I was over here? Yes, I did. Oh, I could do it while I'm mounted up, too. Nice. Oh, come on. Seriously? I hate when that happens when I'm questing. It's like I have my eye on the target, and I get dismounted. Okay, there's one there, but he's walking back and forth. I need one more. Okay. So I got all those. Now I've got to get around this guy. Looks like I have to go up this hill. There's someone up here. Whoa. Aha, here we go.
An outsider dares to desecrate these bones!
Okay, he sounds angry.
Will pay!
Oh crap. Oh, he's easy to kill. Probably because I'm so well geared now.
Gorak tool will break you.
Okay, so I've got everything I need. Let's use the whistle to go back to Aram's stand. And then we'll run back over to him. Yeah, I'm wondering if I could run up this hill here. I'm gonna try, but it might be too steep. Yeah, it's too steep. I have to go the long way. It's exciting. It's a whole mystery behind Jaina. What happened to her? Where did she go? Okay, so let's see. How much time do we have? Okay, so I'll turn these quests in and see what happens next. And maybe a portal opens up, or who knows? Or maybe he directs me somewhere else. I have no idea. I should take a screenshot of this guy. Use this. It's kind of nice. Okay, stop moving so I can take a screenshot of you. Okay, there we go.
Have you come to learn?
Here's the first quest. Here's the second quest. Here's the third quest. Okay, the skull you have taken from Krovash needs to be steeped in Gorak Tool's magic to grant the power needed to bridge the gap to Thros. You must take it to a font of his power and let it absorb his magic. You will find one such font in Waycrest Manor, a dungeon. The epicenter of the Coven's power. Here, their leader has tapped so freely into Tool's power that it emanates from the very walls. Bring Korvash's skull to the heart of the manor and let it feast. Then the effigy will be complete.
Maintain. I wish you luck on your journey, Mainlander. Tread carefully, for Gorak Tool's eyes will be upon you. He is vulnerable within his own realm, and he will go to great lengths to prevent you from entering it.
Oh. Okay, but with that, we are done. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Did you like this video? Then hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.